Good morning. Welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. This is an Aries morning prayer. And for those of you who feel slightly adverse to the word morning, I say grand rising to the kings and queens of the Aries community. If I sound a bit raspy, let's see what time it is. It is 6:29 a.m. Central Standard Time in Houston. As I'm recording this, let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to do these Monday through Friday live. If I did them live, I'd need to do them at least like an hour earlier before, because I've already cooked breakfast for my oldest child. We start school very early here in the States. I remember, so my oldest is in high school. I remember having to, the first bell rang at 7:15 in the morning, but we used to get out at 2:20. So I've always been getting up at like 5 something in the morning, like since high school. And then when I was in the military, when I wasn't working shift work. So I'm used to getting up early. So y'all let me know in the comments down below if you want to do live. We'll do about 15 minutes Monday through Friday, where I'll pull some cards and we will pray. So now that we're a minute in, welcome you guys. I'm just going to talk about a couple of notes, and then I'll pull some cards and we'll pray. The first note I have is anger. The emotion anger has been coming up for me a lot internally for the last, I would say like week. And then I started really heavily writing about it in my journal, and I was going to post about it last night, but the message just wasn't ready. I think I need to meditate and pray on it some more, and I'm going to get to prayer in a second. But see, I wouldn't be surprised if there are a lot of Aries in the community right now that are going through angry spells. And the reason is because the year 2025, 225 equals 9, and 9 means endings. So if you've been saying that, I sound like a broken record at this point, but this is just for the people that are new. So if you've been seeing a lot of relationships, even situations, jobs, where you live, a lot of like just people falling off in your life this year, it's because they were meant to leave at this point. Endings. 2025 equals 9. 9 means endings, right? And we're in September, and it's the 9th month. So you might see some final endings. What comes with people leaving out of your life, whether they left and you still had love for them, or they left and you had animosity and disdain towards them, it doesn't matter. The fact that or situations or whatever, the fact that you gave it energy means that it's super natural to grieve the loss of that thing or that person. And grieving isn't linear. They say that there's like these steps towards grieving, but if you're losing things at different intervals, then your steps are all off. If you've lost something and it took you a while to start processing it and acknowledging it because you were numb at first, the steps are going to be all off. So what that means is you're not going to be in denial for 1 week, and then you're going to move to healing the next week, and then you're going to move to anger the next. It doesn't look like that. If you're experiencing anger, I need you to really do your best to acknowledge it. Acknowledge what is making you angry. It could make you angry that something that you absolutely loved or absolutely invested in, or that person did you so wrong, and now they're not here and you can't tell them about how they did you wrong anymore. That is so natural. The thing is that after you've acknowledged the anger, you've got to look for an outlet. And being angry needs almost like an equivalent outlet. That's why people suggest working out, going for a walk, hitting a bed, or throwing a pillow, or just going somewhere safe that you can just yell and scream like away from other people. Anger is such a potent emotion that if you let it stay within you and fester, it can cause all kind of chronic illness inside of you. It's got to be released. I've been angry journaling, like saying what I wanted to say to the people that and the places and the spaces that I've lost, and I've been writing it down or using my phone to get it out. I used to be one of those long paragraph texters. I'm not that person anymore. And then I also used to be really spiteful with my voice, and I'm trying not to be that person anymore. But I'm also trying not to go so far on the other side of the coin that I just mute myself, because again, that's just holding on to the anger. So what sort of outlets, let me know in the comments down below, what sort of outlets do you use to release the anger? And if you're struggling with that, you can always look in my description box below, because I do offer coaching sessions. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is prayer. Oh my gosh. Prayer changes things. I am trying to tell you right now. I grew up in the church, and I grew up listening to gospel music, and there's a gospel song called Prayer Changes. And that's all I'm hearing in my head over and over again right now as I'm giving you this message. But you've got to get into a rhythm of praying throughout your day. Now, praying can look like, and I've got my stuff, I made these beads here. I've got my prayer beads here that connect me to higher energies. Prayer can look like this, right? But then prayer could literally look like you in the shower talking to yourself, your higher self, your energies around you, you having a conversation in your head like, God, okay, come on, universe, what is going on? Like, you could have this conversation in your head with your spirit guides. Even if you see something, a tasty hunk of meat, just be like, you saw that, y'all saw that, y'all know us, y'all saw that too, right? If that person is healed, or somebody like that person is healed, I would like to call that person in my life. You could have conversation. Prayer could look different for you, but you need to start having and as I'm saying it, I feel like prayer, outward prayer, and kind of going crazy could look a little bit the same, but it's a release of energy. It's letting the universe know how you feel, and it's letting them know that you feel so comfortable with them that you're ready to have a dialogue. But don't be shocked if you start putting questions out there and then you start getting answers. Don't be shocked. All right, guys. So those are the two things I wanted to talk to you about. Where are we at? 7 minutos. Oh my goodness, Lord. I put on my thing 9 minutes max. Let's see what we have. Guys, I got age restricted on my video yesterday. I'm going to put it at the end of this video. I really want you to watch it. Guess there's every situation has a lesson, and I learned my lesson. I'm not going to say certain words in my videos anymore, but you really got to check it out. I'll put it at the end of this video. It's yesterday's Aries postcard reading. All right, Spirit, we got the moon. You know what? Now that Spirit has brought out the moon, or Spirit's already got us to a card, let's just say thank you. Thank you for bringing me here, allowing me to deliver a clear and concise message, a protected message to those watching. Should anything negative pop up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. The moon is the highest energy that we're dealing with right now, guys. It says important psychic insights. Events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. There's a lot of work happening in the 5D, 4D, bringing it down to the 3D. There's like a Lassie looking dog on here and a wolf, or Sheltie looking dog and a wolf on this picture, versus like 2 wolves. I feel like there are 2 situations that are happening behind you in the energy. One is, and they couldn't be more different. One is gentle, loving, caring, and protecting. And the other one, there's animosity. And I don't know if it's your animosity or somebody else's animosity. I don't know if it's you loving yourself or being gentle to yourself, or if it's somebody else's energy that wants to come in and bring that to you. Let's see, Spirit, what is this wolf about in this energy for the Aries today? An Emperor. Hungry like a wolf. Dun 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 dun. What's that song, guys? It's not, and it's not, and it's the anger. It's the anger that I was talking about earlier. I got the Emperor and I got the Ace of Wands. It's the anger as a motivator, hungry like a wolf. It's it's your motivating factor right now. Right now, the emotions that you're feeling from the losses of people, places, and things around you this year and the years before that, but most especially this year, are the driving factors. It's not intrinsic motivation, meaning it's not coming just from you. It's like you're looking at the situations around you and you're like, okay, bet. All right. You want to underestimate me? Watch me. Like, it's something like that. You want to dog me and say I can't do this? You want to say that I don't have the right voice? You want to say that I'm too big? You want to say that I'm not young enough anymore? You okay? Bet. I'm going to transmute that into me winning. That's what I'm getting right now with that wolf. Especially with the Emperor coming out and the Ace of Wands. It could be anything. It could be you wanting to strive further in your career. It could be you wanting to overcome some health concerns. It could be you wanting to overcome some money concerns, because I see a coin on here. It could be you saying, I'll never stay in this small town. I will not be constricted to the small town, or whatever town it was that had all of these toxic people. I'm now moving myself and my family or my dogs over here, right? Okay, so let's see what this Lassie Sheltie looking dog is, this gentle energy for the Aries community. I always feel like somebody's watching me while you are peacefully in the garden that you are creating. There is somebody wanting to give you an emotional exchange. The Knight of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. So you're over here, you're building yourself up. For those of you all that this is resonating for, and there's somebody just kind of paying attention. Are they planning to take any action towards the Aries this week? Queen of Cups. Guys, this Queen of Cups keeps coming out. You know what they're doing? This Queen of Cups. This came out in yesterday's reading. So if you didn't watch it, you got to pay attention to the link at the end. This Queen of Cups is super giving, super loving, super psychic. So if you're on this spiritual path just like me, so is this person, male or female, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But right now they're letting their Jiminy Cricket, they're letting their conscience be their guide. And their spirit team is not saying to go yet. What are they supposed to be waiting on? When are they going to get the message that it's go time? Strength. So this could be a Leo. This could be, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm releasing. Yeah, they're waiting on you to release, to tame something within you. And them too. All in good time. Like with this infinity symbol on here, that this means that you're not going to miss this Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. I love that it's the message is following. This could be, hold on. Can you give me a timing card, please? Wow, a lot of cups. The Page of Cups. Guys, this is happening very soon. Because cup energy isn't so in the next couple of weeks. This is happening with the Page of Cups. So we got the Page of Cups, we've got the Queen of Cups, and then we got the Knight of Cups. I mean, it could be a water sign, but it doesn't have to be a water sign, or it doesn't have to be a fire sign with the Strength card. It doesn't even have to be an earth sign with this Nine of Pentacles. What it means is that there's a lot of emotional energy coming towards you that is inside of this Queen of Cups, whoever he or she is, whatever zodiac sign he or she is. Either way, that person is super connected, and they're sitting and they're just watching. See, this person has a pen with a portfolio, and it's just like looking and taking notes. Aries, what is Aries up to today? So this is somebody that has access to you, that is in somewhat close proximity. I don't know who it is for you. It's going to be different for everybody, but there is somebody literally orbiting you that can see you, that's just taking notes. All right, so this is the energy that I'm tapping into right now. You're doing a great job of alchemizing the fear, the anger, the loss, the anguish, and turning it into your driving factor. Just make sure with this Emperor that you don't tip it over, because if you become, this is Aries card right here, if you become a not so positive version of Aries, you can become bossy, you can become singularly focused, you can become overtly ambitious, like ambitious for the wrong reason. So make sure that you're paying attention, everything with intention, grace, and dignity. And my channel, it's grace and dignity, okay? Let's pray. Spirit, thank you. Thank you so much, Spirit. The universe, our angels, our guides, our ancestors, ascended masters, gods, goddesses, and higher energies, for our greatest and highest good. We are truly grateful. We are humans having a human experience, so we understand that it is completely natural that we're not going to always be high vibe. We understand that it is completely natural to take a couple of steps back. We understand that it is completely natural to experience a whole slew and array of emotions, but we do not judge ourselves for being human and having a human experience and being imperfect, because we understand that it is in that imperfection that there is perfection. Help those in this community who have not made peace with all that I have just said, all the aforementioned talking points, see that they are truly wonderful beings, experiencing everything for their greatest and highest good. Thank you so much for bringing me today in front of everyone that is here, allowing me to connect with their energy. And thank you so much for allowing me this platform so that I can help guide those who need to be guided and need to laugh and just chill and kick back every now and then. I truly am appreciative. I thank you so much for this community of Aries, this community of leaders, this community of go-getters. Amen. And so it is, as above, so below, in divine timing and with divine flow. I send you all blessings. Thank you so much for being here. Have a safe and joyful day. Love you. Bye.